Hello and welcome back. In this video on energy, I'm going to talk about varieties of energy and how to use it to your advantage. Now, these are energy that are present in us and around us, so it's not something that we can escape. We can learn how to use it to our advantage. Now, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Anastasia Zatula. I'm a Reiki master, NLP master. I love to work with energy and mind, and I love to work with feminine, masculine energy. I love to see how people's lives transform once they start working with their energies and their mind. And in this series, I talk about energy, some knowledge that should be known to everybody. Everybody should kind of know about this. Everybody should be aware of this information. All right, today we're talking about the variations of energy. Now, I am most productive in the afternoon. In the morning, I could not speak to anybody. I could not do anything. But in the afternoon and in the evening, I am super productive. For many years, I was kind of a little embarrassed of that because everybody is productive in the morning, seems like, or at least they try to pretend, most of the people. And I thought that as a successful person, I should be also productive in the morning. I should wake up at 5 a.m., go to the gym, do this, do that. For many years, I felt like I'm missing out on life because I'm not doing that. Until I start learning energy and I start understanding that waking up at 5 a.m. is not my strength and never will be. It will never really empower my energy. Why? Because there are different types of energies, and those energies are within us and outside of us. And let's go over them. So we can divide energy into masculine and feminine. Masculine energy, the energy outside of us, our physical body, not outside our aura, but outside our physical body. Feminine energy inside of our body. And all of us have a certain amount of masculinity, certain amount of femininity. Ideally, a woman should have 75% of feminine energy, 25% of masculine energy. And the man should have 75% of masculine energy and 25% of feminine energy. You will ask me, why do men need feminine energy, women need masculine energy? Because for a man, he needs to connect to people. He lives in the society and he needs to be able to connect to people, to women, to his children, and you can do it only through feminine energy. Why does a woman need masculine energy? Because a woman needs to survive. She needs to have some kind of standards and some kind of security, some kind of borders, and that's what masculinity gives her. Now, we all have a particular amount of that, depending on when we are born. When we are born, we have planets staying in particular places, and they influence our energy. They give us either a lot of masculine energy or a lot of feminine energy. So, for example, if you look at your natal chart and you see a lot of planets in Aries, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, who else? Gemini. You're dominantly masculine. If you have a lot of planets in Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, and then you're dominantly feminine. Now, ideally, we can alter that. We can develop some masculinity or some femininity. Now, since we have developed, ideally, we have developed both femininity, masculinity, we can switch. So I'm highly feminine, but I can become masculine within like seconds. Now, will I be able to stay in masculine energy for too long? No, because it is not my dominant energy and it's not natural to me. But I can become masculine when I need to. For example, if I need to protect myself, if I need to defend my grounds, if I need to put my standards ahead, I will be able to become masculine very fast. But I won't stay long in that energy because it's not natural for me. So we have masculine and feminine energy. Now, We have 4 different types of energies. So masculinity has 2 different kinds of energies. Feminine energy has 2 different kinds of energies as well. So we have water and earth, these are feminine energies. We have fire and air, these are masculine energies. Ideally, as well, we should have all 4 of them developed. Depending on when we were born, again, we have more of a particular energy and less of the other energy. Now, what do these energies, what do they correspond to in our life? Water energy is our desire to live, our enjoyment, our creativity, our love for life, kind of, our pleasure. Fire is our drive, our ego, our ambitions, our actions. Now, air is our ideas, our intuition, our lightness, inspiration, freedom, our bravery. So this is all energy of air. Earth is our grounding, security, and our material kind of possession, our bonding to everybody. So we should have all of them. Now, if you are born with dominantly fire energy, your goal is to keep your fire energy clean and to develop water, air, and earth. For example, I don't have energy of air, and I have a little bit of energy of earth and energy of fire. I'm dominantly water. So my goal in life to keep the water clean, develop air because I don't have it at all, and to develop somewhat earth and fire to add to my existing ones. And this is what I'm doing. Ideally, we should be proficient in all of those energies. When we don't have, usually when we don't have particular energy, we attract people that have those kind of energies. For example, I was born in the family where both of my parents are energy of air, dominant energy of air. My brother and my sister, dominant energy of fire. So I'm born into the family that have all the energy that I am missing. You see? And like my parents, they don't have energy of water. So that's why I came into their life so they can develop their energy of water. My biggest love was also a man, energy of water, energy of air, sorry. I wouldn't be surprised if my kids would be the energy of fire or energy of air. It's usually always like this. If you will notice, people that had the most impact on your life are people of the energies that you don't have. Now, a well-rounded person will have all 4 energies developed, but they will use only their particular dominant energies. For example, if my dominant energy is energy of water, it is normal for me to use it most of the time. I connect to people through emotions, I connect to them through empathy, I connect to them through pleasure, through love. So I'm not connecting to people through actions, through ideas. I'm not connecting them through grounding. I connect to them through feelings, through emotions. I even connect to you through emotions and feelings. I connect to my clients through emotions and feelings. This is my dominant energy. Doesn't mean I don't have air, earth, or fire. I obviously do because I work on them. I can connect to people through energy of air, earth, or fire. But this is not my dominant energy, and I'm not going to do that. My strength is energy of water, and this is what I'm working through. But I have to have present the other energies as well, and I do it. Now, why you will tell me, well, if you are operating only on energy of water, why would you need different energies? I'll tell you why. Because these energies are needed for my own development. Now, for example, I will give you an example. Let's imagine I have energy of air. So I got some kind of idea. Energy of air always have some kind of ideas. So I got an idea and I want to some brilliant idea for the business. So I got this idea. Now, I have energy of water in me, so I will get excited. I will get pleasure from that idea. I will be like, yes, I need to have it in my life. I really, really want to. So this would feed up my desire to act on that idea. Now then my energy of fire will start acting, will do some kind of actions for this idea to come into life. And my energy of earth will make sure that I'm consistent and persistent to bring this idea to life, like that. Now, if I wouldn't have energy of air, I would not have any kind of ideas. Yeah, I could live without them, but will it be fun? No. If I wouldn't have energy of water, that idea would come and I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. If I wouldn't have energy of fire, I would never act on the idea. I would be like, yeah, it would be nice to have it. Yeah, it would be nice to do it. But if I don't have energy of fire, I wouldn't be able to act. Now, if I don't have enough energy of earth, I would not be consistent in my actions. And I have clients, energy of fire, that don't have energy of earth. They do a lot. Or I have also clients, energy of air, that have a lot of ideas, but they are not consistent on executing those ideas. So that's why you have to have all 4 energies in your life, and it is really, really crucial. Now, how do you develop all those energies? I have different dialogues about it, but just for the sake of this part, I will give you some pointers. So to develop energy of water, you need to feel pleasure. So ideal would be if you are a woman. What else you can do? You can stay close to the water, to the ocean, anywhere. Like ideal would be if you would swim in the water, but if you could not, just at least walk next to the water. Take baths. If you can, install a little fountain in your apartment. I had a client, she actually bought this portable little fountain. What else you can do? You need to make sure that you do drink a lot of water, and do feel pleasure. Stay in your body. Energy of water is energy that stays within your body. Now, how to develop energy of air? Energy of air is very vibrant energy. You need to do something differently. You need to try something new. Maybe go to a new restaurant, or travel, or take a different path, or something like that. So energy of air develops through something new. Also, what you can do, you can do something like jumping with a parachute or roller coasters. This would really, really increase your energy of air. When it comes to sports, you can play tennis. Tennis is really, really good. Or any kind of game, basketball to volleyball. So some kind of game, the sport that is not consistent. Now, how can you develop energy of earth? Energy of earth you develop through grounding yourself. So walk barefoot, spend more time in nature, eat like heavier food. And when it comes to sport, Pilates is perfect to develop energy of earth. Yoga also, but this is more for water too, but for earth as well. Now, energy of fire you develop through running. You need to make sure that your breathing speeds up. This is your fire, your inner fire. Now, also you can have candles around. You can have a fireplace in your space if you can, or spend more time around fire. When I was developing my fire, I had candles all over the place. Plus I obviously go for a run all the time. Now, this is how you develop your energies. Remember, you're not doing it for somebody, you're doing it for yourself. Your goal is to develop your energies so your experience becomes richer and more fulfilling. We can divide energy into lunar and solar energy. Lunar energy is feminine, solar energy is masculine. And depending on what kind of energy do you have more, you will be influenced by the moon or by the sun. Now, the more feminine energy you have, the more you are influenced by the moon, especially if you have a lot of energy of water. Now, since you are influenced by the moon changes its cycles every 2-3 days. You are depending on that lunar cycles. You really are. So if today the moon is honestly I don't remember today what it is, but let's imagine today the moon is in Cancer. For 2 days it will be in Cancer. This is a very emotional time. During these 2 days, you want to bond with people, you want to spend with the loved ones. After the moon in Cancer, the moon will be in Leo. That time you want to dress up and go out. You really need to pay attention to the lunar cycles. People that depend on lunar energy more, they are more active in winter months when the day is shorter, and less active in summer. These are people that are who are night owls because they're powered by the moon, so they're more productive at night and during evening hours. I started this video stating that I'm not very productive in the morning hours. That's exactly why. I am dominantly energy of water, and the energy of water is powered by the moon. So I could be really productive in the evening and at night, and I am less productive during the day. So during the day, I recuperate my energy. I do sports, I exercise, I eat. I bring my energy together. I really make it powerful. So in the afternoon, I can really do some kind of actions. Now, if you for people that have a lot of masculinity, they are powered by the sun. These are people that wake up really early. Like my brother, he wakes up at 5 a.m. These are people that loves to be outside, that are very active. They are not as active in winter when the days are short, but they are very active in summer. And also their mood and their actions will depend on the sun cycle. So the sun changes the signs. So if the moon changes the signs every 2-3 days, the sun changes its sign every month. So every 28-30 days. For example, right now the sun is in Cancer. People that are influenced by the sun, they feel a little maybe they do want to have to bond, to kind of to be around their family, to cuddle. Now when the sun will go into Leo, they will want to do some kind of actions, to be on the stage. When the sun will go, let's say, to Libra, they will want to kind of to make friends, to socialize, to make new connects. So like this, basically. The energy of the sun changes every month, the energy of the moon every 2-3 days. And you find out what are you powered by, and use that to your advantage. As I said, I was trying to push myself to be active in the morning until at one point, and thanks to one of my mentors, I realized that it's not my strength. My strength is to be active in the afternoon, closer to evening. This is when I'm really powerful and I really can create and I really can deliver something. And that's what I do. You also need to find out what is the power for you. I also wanted to add that we're influenced by the outside energy. So we're energy within ourselves. We have energy around us, and we have other huge bodies that have their own energy, and those are planets. Now, these are not only planets. We're influenced by the trees, by the stones, by the oils. Please do watch my dialogue on stones and oils. These are stones, oils, trees. These are smaller bodies of energy, but planets are huge bodies of energy, and that's why they dictate what kind of energy we will have as our dominant energy, because they are much bigger and they influence us. We could not avoid them. Whether you want it or not, we won't be able to avoid them. Just a second. since we are a lump of energy, they're a bigger lumps of energy, and they will influence us regardless. So depending on where the planets are at this moment, we will act accordingly. For example, when the moon, when the sun moves, so sun is in Cancer right now, even though I'm not influenced by the sun that much, I still feel the Cancerian energy. I still feel like I want to bond with my family, I want to be close with somebody, I want to cuddle, like this. When the Jupiter moves, Jupiter is the planet of expansion, I also feel like I want to expand when the Jupiter moves directly. When the Jupiter moves, is retrograding, I feel like expanding on what I already expanded. So like working on my already expansion. Remember, this is also something to keep in mind when you're working with your energy. Now we can learn how to get the benefits from those bodies of energy that are around us. For example, if you need to calm yourself, if you need to get a boost of energy, you can just walk outside barefoot, and you will get the energy from the magnetic fields from our own planet, because our planet is also a huge lump of energy. Now, or if you need just a little boost of energy, you can hold some stone, depending on what kind of energy you want, in your hand, and you will get some energy, or through oil or something like that. The energy that we receive every day is food. This is the to ground our energy. This is energy of earth. We eat to ground our energy. We drink water to keep our energy balanced. We breathe air to keep our energy moving, and we need temperature to keep our energy in particular degrees. So our energy has to be not very cold, not very hard, but in somewhere in the middle. So these are the energies that we do, that we are exposed and that we consume to stay in a particular form at all times. I think this is it for this video. Just to recap, remember, there is different types of energy. Energy could be divided into masculine and feminine. And then masculine energy is energy of air, energy of fire. Feminine energy is energy of earth and energy of water. And the feminine energy is lunar energy. Masculine energy is solar energy. You just need to learn how to navigate and how to use this knowledge to your advantage. Besides this division of energies, these variations of energies, we're also influenced by the other bodies of energies around us. So we are in the space of energy, but there are other larger and smaller energy items around us, and those are planets. Those are our planet that we are on, and those are trees, stones, food, water, and everything for our own advantage. The bigger the other body of energy, the more it influences us. So don't be surprised if you are influenced because Mars moved in retrograde and suddenly your actions are very not consistent. The planet is bigger, and that body of energy is bigger than our own, so it will influence us. All we need to know is just how to use it to our advantage. Okay, I hope that's it for this video. I will see you in the next